Alright, so some of my longtime viewers might remember Generation Wars. I did them with JoltsBolt back in the day, and, well, Fulham wanted to revisit the subject, and I was like, okay, well, why don't we do Gen 5 and Gen 6, which are two generations that got left out of the original Generation Wars due to, obviously not being out yet. If you don't remember the rules for Generation Wars is that each player is going to use their the three starters from that generation, as well as their three favorite Pokemon design-wise from that generation. And obviously that does mean the player playing Gen 6 is going to be able to use Greninja, and obviously it's just part of the rules. However, no other Ubers are allowed. So without further ado, let's go ahead and do that. As you can see, I am playing Gen 6, he is playing Gen 5, and yeah, looking at the teams, right now I can see that Talonflame is going to do a lot of work against his team, and he actually said it before the battle, if one of your favorites is Talonflame, I am pretty much screwed. And indeed, it does counter a lot of his team. Either way, he's going to lead with Galvantula. I decide to lead with Talonflame right off the bat. He now goes out into Emboar as I U-turn, and I'm like, okay, I bet I can go ahead into my own fire type, my Delphox, and I do that because this is a Choice Specs Delphox. I should be faster, and I was hoping to get off this Psychic, but Fulham is actually going to surprise me right here. Choice Scarf Emboar. Totally not expecting that, and Delphox goes down, so an early advantage here to the Generation 5 team. I go into Chestnut now, though, knowing that he's definitely locked into Earthquake, and I'm going to now go ahead and set up the spikes, which is just a good thing to set up, and all that, and he goes out into this thing, a Moongus, and I knew that he liked this Pokemon. I'm just going to go for the Spiky Shield, kind of see what he would do, and he ends up just going for the Spore, which is obvious. The thing does get Spore, so obviously he's going to do that and stuff. I'm just going to go out into Doublade. I do that because I don't even know. I guess I figured that the best thing to be put to sleep is this Doublade. And obviously, Aegislash is actually my favorite Pokemon design-wise, but obviously, see, Aegislash is Uber. I'm going with Doublade instead. Actually, I kind of like the design of a Doublade better than Aegislash anyway. But just a side note there. Anyway, he is going to get off the Spore against my cool-looking Sword Pokemon as he goes out to Emboar now, and I'm just going to try to burn the Turn of Sleep. Because that's a good thing to do, and I really don't know what this Emboar is going to do. And here I get some luck, but you know what? When you mess around with Head Miss, or Focus Miss, you're gonna get burned sometimes, Fulham. He goes for that Head Smash, predicting my switch into Talonflame, and he doesn't end up getting the hit connection there. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go for the Brave Bird, and he makes a pretty much a big mistake. He goes into Extra Drill, which is actually one of his only Pokemon that can really, you know, check my Talonflame. And, yeah, he's just going to let it take a Brave Bird, and it can't take two, so he should try to go into it as a revenge kill, but no, he's going into it. He went into it early, hoping that he could take a Brave Bird, or actually take two of them, but he can't, so I'm able to take out that Extra Drill, which is actually pretty huge. He goes into Samurott now, and I'm not confident 100% that I can kill this with a Choice Banded Brave Bird, so I am going to switch. I do go out into my Chestnut, hoping that this thing is one of these physical sets of Samurott, and therefore does not actually have the Ice Beam. I do, well, I am neutral towards that Mega Horn, so that's good for me. And, yeah, he does have the Ice Beam. Mixed Samurott. He surprised me again here with a mixed Samurott. I was not expecting that, and it looking at my team, this mixed Samurott actually is a major threat. I go out to Doublade, and I do that because I'm kind of hoping to wake up. He goes for the Hydro Pump, and it does a little more damage than I would have liked. Obviously, Doublade is a little more physically bulky than it is specially bulky. I'm going to get a Swords Dance up, though, and I do have the, what's it called? I don't even know. I should have just went for the attacking move. That was a dumb play. I go for the Swords Dance because I do have the priority move myself, but obviously he's faster. I do have the Shadow Sneak, but oh well. So now I go into my Greninja, the Uber thing, that I don't think I've ever used actually on YouTube because I think it was banned by the time I actually got into Gen 6 battling, so here's a good opportunity to use it, I guess. And it is a Protean Greninja. We made no rules about that. You know, just bring the 3 starters no matter what they are. Actually, if someone brings a Gen 3 team, that could be pretty scary with Blaziken. Anyway, he's gonna switch out of Moongus, go back into Emboar. I guess predicting now the, what is it, the Ice move, and yeah, he's just kind of predicting my Greninja right now and stuff. Now, I actually kind of stay in. Oh, wait, actually, no. Here we go. He ended up getting the freeze with the Ice Beam. That's right. And that makes my next prediction really easy. He's going to have to go for a fire move in order to thaw, so that gives me a free opportunity to actually go into my late game sweeper here, my Tyrantrum, and that's going to give me a free Dragon Dance. And I really wanted to set this thing up, and due to the fact that I did get the freeze, that's going to give me the opportunity to do so. He goes out into a Moongus as I set up that Dragon Dance, and yeah, that's pretty cool. I get some attack, I get some defense, or sorry, some speed, and Tyrantrum is a really cool Pokemon. I like the design a lot, and with its ability, which boosts the power of jaw-based moves, after a Dragon Dance, you can really wreak havoc with a very good, move distribution. And yeah, I actually don't have a stab move on this guy. I carry Ice, Poison Fang, and Crunch for better coverage. Dragon and, Rock is a good type, but basically trying to abuse my ability. And there's the Poison Jab that I used to take care of the Emboar, and in comes the Superior, and I'm just going to go ahead and Poison Jab that, and yeah, he's going to go now into Galvantula, hoping that I can't kill it, but Galvantula is pretty frail, so probably can kill it. And as you can see, this Tyrantrum is doing work against this Gen 5 team. It's just raffle stomping. We thought it was going to be the Talonflame, but no, it is the Tyrantrum that is getting the last laugh here, it looks like. Anyway, Tyrantrum is looking pretty nice. He goes into Samurott now. I have to hope that I can kill it at this point without a super effective move. And it is in red health, but he does have that Aqua Jet still. And with it, he's able to get me nearly down enough to die to my own Life Orb. In fact, I think I can survive one more Life Orb. Actually, do I? I don't remember. Yes, I do. So, Tyrantrum with the sweep. And, yeah, that has been Generation Wars Gen 5 versus Gen 6 against Fulham. So, I guess today's question of the day is obvious. Do you like Gen 5 Pokemon better or Gen 6 Pokemon better? That's a pretty standard question today, I know, but here we go. Hopefully, you guys answer that question, and make sure you rate, comment, subscribe if you like this video, and see you guys again next time. Bye.